No, actually, well, I mean, Lucky's been pretty crazy all day, but took a, uh, I took a little nap. Rabbeinu Yoav,
Hi,
how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm just off to work, so I want to say hi, and I will join you in the chat when I get to work.
Boker Or.
Any
Yeah,
specific topic?
no specific topic. I just thought maybe we might have caught the attention of some people, and I didn't feel right about not letting any people up.
Mm.
Uh, it's an interesting thing. I mean, I've been looking into this whole Thorpe family drama, I guess you could call it. I mean, it's a drama in the classical sense. Here in Los Angeles, we're used to families that are attention seeking with the adults and stuff like that. Yosef is
Okay.
here.
Okay. So I'll be listening, and I will join you when I get to work.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so if people want to talk, I'm here. We can talk. It, but it, I mean, this whole situation seems to be, to me, to be mostly, oy, um, to be mostly a family. Cassandra, kind of, maybe a little bit. We got some attention this weekend from a YouTube family that I guess, I mean, I didn't know them. They're they're micro celebrities, it seems, and they. I mean, as far as Los Angeles goes, they're not very exceptional for an attention-seeking family. Yeah, yeah. They're called the Thorpes. So, I mean, the clue should be that there are children who are minors, and the minor children don't get mentioned barely at all. And like the adult children do, and there's all kinds of on camera. Um, I'm I hate to say this, Don, but frankly, like from what I have seen, they're just farming and milking drama. Like it's nothing that a child actor in Los Angeles, like, so parents in Los Angeles who want their children to be child actors, right, have to be no, Cassandra, you're reading Our Destiny. Like, you're the last person I thought would be reading Our Destiny. um so like think of it this way, Don. Like, if there was a script, right, and your 10-year-old daughter is um, reading a script about a dysfunctional family or worse, right? How used to that are you? Um, every Google search eventually leads to. um, well, that may be part of the reason why I think we should stop Googling. It was the first thing that popped up, up on Google. Okay. Yeah. I bathed him on Friday, and I combed him, and he was pretty well looking. And then we went for a walk. It wasn't raining when we went for a walk. It was right after. Um, yeah, it's actually Thorpe without an E. So yeah, apparently like Destiny's done the most to make them famous. Um, but to me, they just seem like your typical um, family with 6 kids and trying to trying to break into stardom. Could you stop biting me? Like you've spent at least 2 hours today biting me. That's what you've done. I thought I had tired him out on the walk. We went on a walk right before this, and there's a lawn in a church near here, and um, I let him loose on the lawn, and he was chasing things, and I was making him run, and I thought he would be tired. Why are you not tired? Hmm? Why? You're supposed to be tired. Puppy nibbles. Yeah, he still has his needle teeth. I can't wait until his needle teeth uh, go away because while he doesn't actually bite down, right, his needle teeth are just so sharp. Your teeth are so sharp. I don't know them except here yesterday. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Um, oi, 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 oi. You can bite on your own paw. There you go. He needs a haircut, but I can't take him to the groomers until um, after he gets his final vaccines, which will be in 2 weeks. Oh, I was supposed to give him his flea medication today, and I forgot. You are going to getting flea medication before bed. Somebody remind me. Uh, you know what? I am going to set a timer, and I am going to go get his flea medication, and maybe he'll be done. He'll be done chewing on me. He's a doodle. You can give him a haircut at home. I think. I mean, I could, but like, I don't have I don't have the necessary equipment, and I wanted to cut some of the hair on his snout because he ends up getting all kinds of mud in it and getting the mud in his food and getting his food in his water bowl. But I don't want to cut his whiskers, and it's really, really hard to get his whiskers separate from. And frankly, I don't know if the groomer is going to be able to do it either. But I don't want to cut his whiskers because he has trouble enough not tripping all over himself without losing his whiskers. He'll end up falling and stuff. That is why you don't cut a dog's whiskers or a cat's, because they use it to balance with. Are you done? Are you done trying to bite me? No? Apparently you're not done trying to bite me. Ah! Stop. Collaborate and listen. Mr. Schweitzer!
What's up, Jacob? Can you hear me?
Yes.
How's it going?
Good. How are you? I sent a text to your father-in-law on Thursday, but I'm not sure that that phone I sent it to takes texts.
Oh, the number. Well, the number I gave you is the one I have. He definitely texted.
And
Did it
that's
come back or
what I
something?
texted with. It might have gone to his spam.
What? I'll ask him about it because he told me to have you call him, but he said to call, but he was like, but I might not answer right away because
Yeah, so I
spam
texted.
calls.
I kept on meaning to text him, but like I texted on Thursday.
You know what I can do? I can just open up like a group chat with all three of us or something.
That
might
works.
be easiest. Yeah. Cool. Sorry if I'm a little distracted. I figured I'd get on here and catch up with you and stuff, but I kind of am working too at the same time. So I'm seeing if this will work.
Doing title research?
Yeah. If I get too distracted, I'm gonna have to hop off. Or if my typing is too loud.
Did I tell you about the restrictive covenants that basically every single house we've ever bought in Los Angeles has had?
No. What is it?
This house may not be sold to Mexicans, blacks, or Jews.
And it's still, but that's like.
It doesn't go away. It's not enforceable.
Yeah. But it's still there.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
Los Angeles property has a restrictive covenant. You cannot sell it to Mexicans, blacks, and Jews, and some of them say Chinese.
Really? That's
Yeah.
funny. I mean, that's not funny, I guess, but yeah, I see some weird stuff too, especially doing the research in Tennessee. Sometimes you'll even see like legal descriptions where it's like, then you follow the creek along to the N-word tree or something like that. And I'm like,
Oh,
why was that tree called this? What's going on?
wow. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, it's extremely outdated. It'll be like on a deed that's like, I don't know, like over 100 years old or something. But so I'm sure it's not called that anymore. But yeah, it's just some of those old restrictions. I think I saw that one of that. I think it was this last year. I saw some restrictions too that said you couldn't sell the property to a black person for like 99 years or something like that. But of course, same thing. It's not enforceable anymore.
Yeah,
it's going to be on the old deeds because they were recorded, so it's there. Oh well, got to file those amendments and change the laws.
A clip for a doodle is I believe around $100.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that pricey? I don't even know what it costs.
Yeah. I might be able to get something for like 50 or 60. We'll see.
It's a fancy haircut. How is the pooch going?
The pooch is trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Arr. Will you please stop?
You could bite him back. He's a he?
Yeah.
Okay. What's his name again?
Lucky.
Lucky, that's right.
Lucky
Nice.
Paws.
Nice. Hey, do you still have Happy? Have you made any decisions with that?
No, but yeah.
You did?
Yeah, Happy.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I didn't even know.
Yeah, she had a good life.
Yeah, that's
But
still tough.
having a puppy around really like the difference in attitude and playfulness and happiness and quality of life, like she was like a zombie.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she had a great life. She traveled with you a lot. You were really good to her.
She got to meet you.
Yeah, I know. That was great. When you came to Joshua Tree, did you bring her then? I know I didn't see her, but I didn't know if she was in the car or something.
Mm, no, I didn't bring her.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, if she was in the car, I could have.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to bring her into a heavy metal show. That'd be scary. We met a dog today that had no eyes. It was kind of sad. I think it was like 14 years old, and they had to remove its eyes for some reason. But it's still around. It was just shaking. It was a little Chihuahua dog, so it was shaking the whole time.
You know, I
Andrew
see
P.
these dogs, and I'm like, dude, just put the dogs down. I saw this video on Twitter, and it was like this, oh, look how much old dogs love you thing.
Yeah,
Right? And it was a bunch of old dogs trying really hard to like stand up and not being able to do it. You know?
That's
And,
what,
and people were like, oh, that's so sweet. Dogs are so lovely. And I'm like, you horrible, horrible people, put these poor dogs down.
yeah, that's pretty sad when they get that old. Becca's dog, we just had to get all his teeth taken out, but he's still good. They were like rotting. Well, you met him.
Yeah, I met him.
Yeah, and so he was in pain a lot, but now he's got him out, and he's actually a lot. Well, he's always had energy, and he seems like very lively still. But now he's not as mopey. He was mopey for a while because he was in pain so much. But yeah, he's doing good. He's not bad off.
Andrew just wants to come over to my place so he can
Oh yeah.
bother Lucky.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Get a
Play with the
girlfriend,
dog,
Andrew.
yeah.
Golly. What the hell? I'm just kidding.
Nah.
You
They're
will
trouble.
definitely get tired of this, I'm sure.
Sort out health insurance before you get a girlfriend.
Yeah. I didn't have health insurance till I just got married. Now I have it, and I gotta go all these doctor's appointments. It's kind of annoying.
It's kind of annoying that you have health insurance.
Yeah. It takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, I've snored for a long time, but one of my friends said, hey, have you actually considered you might need a CPAP and have sleep apnea? And I was like, I never thought of that.
Oh, you gonna try it?
And so I'm supposed to get signed up for a sleep study, but they're like the earliest appointment we have is in March.
Dang, yeah, that's kind of rough. Well, I guess you might as well sign up, and then March comes around, you can see if you want to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to do it. Home sleep studies aren't that expensive. I don't know why.
Why you need insurance for it?
No, they don't have earlier appointments.
Oh, gotcha.
I said, is it going to be are we talking 2 days, 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years? Thinking she would say like 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
Well, probably closest to 2 years.
What? That's crazy.
She's like, no, but it's definitely going to be more than 2 months.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't understand that.
You have the hiccups again. It's all your fault.
So what have you been up to, Andrew?
Andrew has been learning how to be an electrician.
An electrician? Electrician? Is that what it said, right? Did I hear that right?
Yes,
Okay.
electrician.
Nice. There's probably good money in that.
Yes, there is.
How are you liking it? Is he still here? I don't even know. I'm
He
looking
is
at a
not
different screen.
here.
Oh, dang. Okay. Sorry.
That's why I was answering for him.
Yeah, gotcha.
He left us behind.
Yeah. Okay. Does he have a girlfriend yet? You know all those details?
He doesn't, as far as I know, he doesn't have a girlfriend yet.
Doesn't he come over and hang out with you all the time?
Not anymore. He's living in
really?
Orange County.
Oh, how far is that?
Orange County, depending on traffic. The thing is, he's also working nights.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I remember him saying
came
that.
to
That's
the Halloween party, but that's
why
the
would.
last time I saw him.
Oh, what? I've never heard of electricians working nights. That seems kind of odd.
So apparently, the he's working at a mall, and the
Okay.
mall doesn't want anybody to know. Like they don't want any construction to be done during business hours.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. That makes
So yeah, he's working nights.
Yeah. Gotcha. Cool. There was something else I was going to ask you. Oh, yeah. So this might be controversial. So on the topic of putting down dogs, what do you think about putting down people? Does that ever lead into that? There's always that little line of hypocrisy there somewhere. I don't know how I feel about it. I think we should put people down. Some people suck.
So this is how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I think that there were always doctors who, when the time was right, would say to a person, well, here's this bottle of pills, and if
Ah.
you take one, it'll help your pain, and if you take two, you'll sleep for a long time, and if you take too many of them, you're not going to wake up, and leave
Yeah.
the bottle there. And I did not necessarily mind that 100%.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like people being pressured into it, and I think
Yeah.
like legal euthanasia does that. At the same time, I don't think that like somebody who has terminal cancer needs to like I always spell discreet. I forget. So discreet with so discretion is that type of discreet. I'm bad at telling discreet from discreet. Do you know which one's which, Jason?
Oh, are we talking about? Wait, is this a comment? Let me look. What are we?
Yeah.
Talking about? Discreet. Oh,
So
yeah. I don't know. Discreet. That's
discreet.
discreet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. I have no idea. I'm the wrong person to ask.
I think it is the one you want is the first one with the ETE.
I used to be discreet, like being gay. What?
Yeah, actually, Vanderclay once said this to me, and I've been quoting it ever since. He's like, "We need to start using closets again."
I heard you say this the other night when I was listening to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I agree. We need to learn to start using closets again. Okay, if you keep on biting me, I am
Exactly right.
actually going to have to let you
Bite him
go
back.
like somebody else.
Bite him back.
Should I bite you back?
I don't know if that'll work.
I don't think it will.
Might just be gross. It won't be gross. He's your puppy. I'm almost done with this title. This is nice. This is way easier than I thought. Did I tell you I'm taking realtor classes? I feel like I shouldn't be spreading that around.
Why are you taking a realtor?
I gotta keep it secret and let it, ferment so it actually comes to fruition. Because I want money.
And realtor classes help with that how?
I know, like almost every single realtor I know is loaded when they are really applying themselves. I guess actually working at it. Seems like they usually are pretty well off.
Yeah, but those are people oftentimes who start investing themselves and flipping houses and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Which, I mean, you're in a much better place to flip houses because you can actually fix them up a bit.
A tiny bit, yeah. I was actually, we were watching some show this weekend, and I was saying how I think it would be kind of fun to buy a shell of a house. Because I don't want to do the foundation and framing it and leveling all the whole structure. I'm like, if someone could just give me a shell, it might be kind of fun to just do the plumbing, the electrical, and the drywall and learn how to do it. But I don't know. it could just drive me crazy. Because last time I had to do drywall, I kind of had a meltdown. It's just annoying. It's just one of those. It was one of those days where you should quit early, and you're like, no, I'm just gonna do this one thing. It'll take 5 minutes, and it takes 2 hours with like 3 trips to Home Depot, and I'm just like,
3 trips to Home Depot.
maybe 2, but it might have been 3. I don't know. It was really frustrating. All I was trying to do was hang. I was hanging it was in our closet, and I was just finishing the drywall. I had just done the mudding. I had like just finished painting, and then all I had to do was hang these 2 like just these bars for clothes to hang clothes on. And I hung the first one, went to hang the second one. I could not find a stud to get it in. It needs to find a stud because it's gonna have all this weight on it. And so then after a few tries, I was like, I'm just gonna put one of those anchors in it. And then when I put the anchor in, it just made this huge hole in the wall. And
Good
so
job.
Then, yeah. And so then I had to cut the whole thing out, go back to Home Depot, get like more. I don't know. I don't think I had to get more drywall. I had to get something else though. So then I had to re-drywall it, re-mud it, and then so it didn't take just 2 hours. It took like 2 more days because I had to. Well, at least 1 more day because I had to drywall mud, wait for the mud to dry, sand it, paint it again, all that stuff, and then hang up the freaking thing. So that sort of thing makes me kind of not want to do flip houses because it's like you could always have something like that. But what reminded me of it though, so you were talking earlier about the restrictions, and
Yeah.
in the realtor classes, it said that you cannot. It was like a certain act of like the 1800s at some point, and it kind of outlawed all racial discrimination. But apparently there's still exemptions on age and gender and color, which I thought was weird. Like if you're renting your own place, like you want to rent a room in your house, and so you want to pick your own roommate or something, or if you want to sell your own house and you want to pick who you're selling it to, like apparently you could discriminate still on color, which is different than race. So I don't know how they distinguish that though, because it said color is just skin color. Like you're allowed to.
What state is this?
This was just overall. I'm not as a realtor. Like if I were to become a realtor, I can't do that. That's what they're going through. But if you're a private seller, or a private leaser, and you want, like you have a house and you're like, I want to rent a room, it makes sense because like if you're a single woman, and
Somebody you want to live with?
yeah, I guess. But the color thing was kind of a little interesting to me. I was like, but if you're like a woman, you don't want to rent to a man. I'm like, okay, I get it. Or you don't want to rent to like, if you're an old person, you don't want to rent to someone who's like, young college kid or something. It makes sense you're allowed to. There are exemptions for that. But
Or
the
if
color
you
one, I was like that.
I'm bad, and like you're like, I am not going to rent to Donald Trump because he's orange.
yeah. No orange people. The
No
skin color.
No
Is he
orange.
still orange though? I feel like he hasn't looked orange in a while. Maybe he still does. Donald Trump's still around? What are you talking about?
Yes, he is still alive. As far as I know, he is still alive.
Yeah, probably. Ooh.
No blue hair. That makes sense.
No blue hair. Yeah, I mean, it was talking about skin color, I think. Seemed like it. But I don't know. I mean, and then race, I guess, is more about your ancestry and ethnicity. I don't know.
I'm not exactly sure what your
Let's not get into
class is
it.
thinking about.
I don't want to rent to any Frenchman. That's the rules.
Well, they'll surrender anyway.
Yeah. I always hear that nobody likes the French, so.
They have good food.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
It's still like I am constantly amazed at the idea that Italians only got tomatoes 500 years ago.
That can't be true. Is that true?
Yeah.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it was only after Christopher Columbus that potatoes, tomatoes, and capsaicin made its way over to the rest of the
Oh.
world.
That's
So, like,
wild.
imagine Indian food without any chilies.
That's,
No chilies at all.
that can't be true. That feels like it can't be true. What did they use? They had to have some sort of chilies.
They had
Something
zero
spicy.
chilies.
Nothing spicy at all.
Nothing with capsaicin in it. None.
That's crazy. So what
Isn't
did they use then? Well, I mean, when I've been in India, it doesn't really seem like their food's crazy spicy either. But a lot of people talk about it like it is. What about Thailand? I always hear Thai food is very spicy.
Same thing?
Really? That's crazy. Why is it known for being spicy then? Did they just go crazy with it?
I guess.
Oh,
They liked it.
yeah. Well, I like it too. Also, I heard that Christopher Columbus and his gang brought syphilis back to the rest of the world. Like it was
Makes
just in America until they went over and got it for everyone else,
I did not know that.
for the rest of Europe.
And
Ooh.
Yosef answered Don's question. Trivia question, kids. Who invented ketchup?
I don't know.
And Yosef has the right answer. It's the Chinese.
Oh, that's great.
They also invented pasta.
Did they? That's so what did the Italians do? They just made it great.
Marco Polo brought pasta over from China.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so like apparently the Italians like had no pasta and no and no tomatoes 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And now that's all they have. Yosef says, imagine Irish food and Ashkenazi food without potatoes.
That's crazy. Yeah, where did potatoes come from? That's weird.
The Americas. Like when you look at the foods that most people eat, right? So
Yeah.
corn is from the Americas. Potato, tomato, and all chilies. Like by volume of amount of food that's eaten. Here, let's ask Grok. This sounds like a Grok question.
Yeah.
Grok,
Ask it.
what percentage of the food consumption of the world by weight comes from species of animals and plants? Because turkey is also from the United States.
Okay, that makes sense.
That are from the New World and came over with the Columbian Exchange. List the top 10 in descending order. Let's see what Grok says and how long it takes him to
Yeah.
figure that out. These are the types of things I would never actually sit there and do the thing myself.
What do you mean? Sit there and do yourself? Oh, like figure it out yourself?
the
So just
research,
like-
yeah.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's most research for me. Yeah. Just get AI to do it now.
Yeah, AI does pretty good.
Yeah. I'm all right with it. Yeah, so Becca and I were looking up origins of things. One was crabs, because we didn't know where crabs came from. And then the other one was asked where syphilis came from. And that's how we found out about syphilis coming from. It was just apparently in the Americas, is what they said. Like, they found some skeletal remains, I think, 3,000 that dating back 3,000 years that had signs of dying of syphilis. So it was just an American thing until Columbus came over, and then I guess they brought it back to the
Why
U.S.
were you discussing syphilis?
Well, I don't know. I was curious to where it came from, and so, but then she found this story about Christopher Columbus where he tricked the native people of Jamaica with the moon. Did you hear about this?
Nope.
He was like consulting some sort of almanac, and so he knew when there was going to be an eclipse.
Okay.
And they had run out of supplies and were stranded in Jamaica. So he told the natives there that his god was angry, and that God was going to make the moon dark if they like didn't give him supplies or something. And so then the eclipse happened, and they came and freaked out. And so then he said, "Okay, I'll go pray to my God." And then the eclipse ended, and then they gave him a bunch of supplies. And I was like, "That's actually pretty clever."
Is that real?
I don't know. It was on the internet, so I don't know what. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
AI made
if
it
it
up.
was on the internet, it must be true.
Probably. I just
Okay.
believe what my wife tells me.
So it took Grok 1 minute and 5 seconds to get this.
Oh my gosh.
The
That's so long.
Columbian Exchange introduced numerous species from the New World to the Old World, fundamentally transforming global agriculture and diets. Based on historical and agricultural analysis, approximately 60% of the world's food consumption by weight derives from these New World species.
How much again?
60.
What?
The figure accounts for the massive scale of crops like maize and potatoes, which dominate global production volumes, alongside contributions from roots, tubers, vegetables, and other staples. The top 10 New World species by global food consumption. Number 1, maize. Approximate is 1,200. What is the whatchamacallit here? Doesn't say what the
Maize is just corn, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Maize by far is number 1. Number 2 is potatoes. Number 3 is cassava. What's like I've heard of cassava.
I have two, but I don't know whether it would be number 3.
Yeah, that's shocking.
I've heard of cassava flour and everything.
Number 4 is sweet potatoes. Number 5 is tomatoes. 6 is chili peppers. 7 is common beans.
Okay.
8 is peanuts. 9
Okay.
is cacao. And 10 is pineapples. I'm surprised turkey isn't on there. These 10 species alone account for the bulk of the New World contribution, with maize. Animal species like turkeys, approximately 6 million metric tons of meat, are minor globally compared to Old World livestock. Okay, I was wondering if turkey was up there. Apparently it's not. Which I'm surprised about.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's a big bird.
Yeah.
I like turkey. Yeah, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Do you celebrate that?
We go over to a cousin's house. Here, I'll tell you a story.
Yes.
So I had this great uncle who, into his 90s, was a diamond smuggler. And I can tell you diamond smuggler stories. But, so he, we were all at, and he married, I remember going to his wedding, to his second wife, and his second wife was like 30 years younger than him, right?
Yeah.
And so a few years ago for Thanksgiving, we went over to my cousin's house and he was there. And one of my cousins had this bright idea that we should all go around and say what we're thankful for.
Okay.
And it got to my great uncle. And this man is in his 90s.
Okay.
He says, "I'm grateful for Viagra." And his wife was like turning colors.
Who isn't grateful for Viagra? Come on.
Chezi, you look so stylish.
I know. I was thinking that too. Are you getting ready to go shoot someone up?
Jason, I hope you're doing well. I hope you and your wife, Rebecca, are doing well. It's so nice to see you.
It's nice to see
Sorry
you
I
too.
couldn't be at that wedding. It's such a joyous occasion, but it's nice to see that a lot of the TLC people were there, and
Yeah.
it was beautiful.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, I love that photo. That's
Do
fun.
you know these people?
Exactly. Some of them. I know which photo you're going to bring up, Jacobim. Jason, do you feel any different now being a husband, a married man?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. There's a lot around that feels different. There's a lot more decision making and decisiveness and rigid, like just rigidity, I guess, or it feels that way.
So you're making all these decisions for Rebecca. You're like
Mhm.
telling her what to do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Telling her what to think. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but there's just I think with making any, I think it just kind of, well, when we first started dating, it really kind of threw me I don't know, threw me or took me from this place where I had just been for years just really just kind of open and seeking God mostly and learning how to, I guess, have peace in solitude for like probably like, I don't know, 5 years. Especially after my dog died, it was like just me. So it was like really kind of living in that realm. And then it was kind of all of a sudden having to switch and really contending with what making vows and promises actually means and how that's actually defining you as a person and your relationship, and how that does, I guess, create a tremendous amount of stability and trust, but it also makes there's a fragility in it too, I guess, because things feel a lot more static in some way, but in a good way. It's kind of like even your own personality doesn't really even feel as fluid, if that any of that makes sense. It's like, this is who I am, this is who I'm going to be, and that's just the decision. You just make that decision.
Well, it's that transition. I mean, to in its own way, it's a rectification of Eden in a certain sense, becoming one flesh again. But you're no longer Jason, and she's no longer Rebecca. You are Jason Rebecca. That is a new entity and a new person that is functions together in a certain sense, and it's only natural for it to take time to figure out sort of how does this new form participate both as an individual and together as a unit. So all those everything you just articulated to me sounds beautiful and lovely, and it's very important that both spouses are always, or spouses, or both sides are always contemplating and thinking about these things and making sure that they are really bringing themselves properly into the relationship. So I could only wish you really so much blessing, abundance, love, understanding, that you guys are always there to hear each other and be there for each other. And I'm just excited for you.
Just as long as your wife doesn't talk too much.
Yeah, that's right. We don't let her on these streams. Sure. I put her to bed a while ago.
All that's a prerequisite, of course, yes. But,
yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, there's a way, like, it doesn't, like, especially after we were dating, even before we were dating, we were good friends. We just kind of always clicked. Then especially after we were dating, I mean, and then moving from that into marriage just felt like it didn't really feel that different. It definitely didn't feel strange at all. It was just like, oh yeah, this is kind of how it should be. This is obvious. But I guess just, yeah, life overall, or just the idea of, I guess, I don't know, the ideas around that and becoming just kind of, I don't know the right way to describe it exactly. It's just kind of, there's a lot of things that go through my head where I'm like avoiding certain terms, or the way my mind kind of thinks about things, because I'm like, oh yeah, it's just like a ring is the same thing as a magic circle. It's the same thing as just sort of a mold, it's a container. It's all these things, and like any sort of vow is kind of like that. But I've weirdly been thinking it has a lot to do with the planet and probably mythology around the planet Saturn. But I still haven't really
Why
even I haven't really even felt compelled to look into that intently, because of all the rings around Saturn, and I think Saturn is often known as like that. Like there's like I think something around it where it's kind of the binding of it or something. I think there's certain things around that. I mean, I'm probably not the right person to talk to about it because, like I said, I haven't done my research. I feel like I've maybe scratched the surface of other planetary stuff more than that one because I've just never been interested in the planet Saturn. But then
You're definitely much more interested in the planet Saturn than I've ever been.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
Jacob,
But
do you know the name of the planet Saturn in Hebrew?
I do not.
Shabtai.
Really?
What's that? Tell me. Teach me. I'm here to learn.
Shabbatai, I mean, it comes from Sabbath.
Oh, that's really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Brother, but
yes, Ezzy?
Are you still
the
there?
ring, I'm just saying, yeah, Jason, the ring, you could, there's many routes you could go down to, but you could go even if you go down the rabbit hole of Kabbalah, right? The spheres and the rings and the fact that, I mean, it's very much described the retraction of God is moving out and creating a space, and that space is, visually seen as ring-like. And the fact that you are giving, your wife, or she's giving you a ring, you're also saying that I've created a space vacant for you to fill in, right?
Yeah.
But like this is an invitation for me taking a step back where I truly see you for you. So there's a lot going into the rings. I'm pivoting for 1 second. Jacob, I'm proud of how you handled yesterday's
What happened?
comments onslaught.
Give me this gossip.
It was
bad.
quite. They were. I'm wondering, and Jason Jacob will elaborate, but
Oh no.
it was fun.
You're droiding on us, Hezi. We didn't hear a single thing after I'm wondering.
You there?
Hezi?
Oh no.
Yecheskel Shraga?
He's too cool for the internet.
Maybe. So what happened was Michael Sartori started a Saturday morning stream.
Okay.
Just to be like respectful, he wrote for for Gentiles and non-observant, because usually we on my channel we don't stream on Saturdays, right?
Yeah.
And so it was Saturday, Shabbat was already over in Israel, and Yoav jumps on and they're talking, Michael and Yoav, and this guy jumps on, and then his daughter jumps on. And at the beginning, like, he's asking a lot of questions and he seems very curious and interested in Israel and Zionism and Jews and religion, right?
Yeah.
And Chezi jumps on, right?
Okay.
Because it was actually a very interesting discussion. But then the discussion starts going sour, right? So I'm listening to I was like an hour behind on the discussion.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm listening at 1.5 speed and at one point I'm like, uh-oh. And I start listening at 20 speed, two times
Yeah.
about when I'm like 40 minutes behind. And then when I was 20 minutes behind, I'm like, okay, I can't catch up. I have to jump on here.
Yeah.
So I jumped on stream. And I got a bunch of messages from people. Do you know who these people are? Do you know who these people are? I had no idea who these people were. So apparently they're, I mean, depends how much of their online story you believe,
Yeah.
which I personally don't think. I think the drama is just for show,
Okay.
but like Garth and his wife think it's real. And
What kind of drama? Like, what do you
uh,
like? Just the drama they start on in these live streams, or what do you mean?
no, I mean the drama between them, like it gets pretty like it gets so bad I don't even want to describe it.
Okay.
But I don't think it's real. I think it's just a show. It's like Jerry Springer,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like one of those families. Don puts it as extremely inappropriate relationship. Uh, right?
Okay. So they start live streams on their own channel and fight with each other?
Yeah, apparently, like they did that a lot, and with the
Oh.
mother, and then with the brother, and then like with other people, and they've been on like these large channels, and they have like a following.
Oh.
Yon God says, Real Housewives meets MTV's Real World meets Debates Bro Space."
This sounds amazing.
I
He's
actually,
gonna describe it like that.
I actually think if you recognize the I mean, I would be. I
Okay,
doubt it's like.
What is it again? You mentioned their
completely-
name earlier. What? I'll try looking them up right now.
So they are actually known as the worst family on YouTube. Like that is a title they are known as.
Okay, the worst family on YouTube. That's what I'm looking up right now. Well, I don't know who this would be. There's a few different things. Curtis Connor,
Nope.
vintage
It's
vlogger.
Ben and
Are they-
Grace Thorpe.
Are they blonde?
She is.
Ben and Grace Thorpe. I'll just look that up. 'Cause I don't know what this is.
Yeah. Like I think I asked
Thorpe
Grok.
family.
Grok
Oh
is
yeah, the Thorpes, worst family on YouTube. This came up. Huh.
Yeah. And like I think it's mostly fiction.
Yeah.
And the reason I believe it's mostly fiction is because she's the oldest of 6 kids, and while there's all kinds of craziness with the oldest daughter, and now with like the 2 brothers younger than her who are like coming of age, like
Yeah.
it doesn't involve the minors at all, and there hasn't been like child protective services, and there hasn't been real court cases, although recently there has, but I think these are all kind of contrived type things. Anyway, so
Yeah, so back to what happened. There was a bunch of drama and they were leaving a bunch of comments or something, or
no, I mean he was like he did a good job of getting about as good a job as a person can do getting under Chazi's skin.
okay.
So even Chazi was like getting kind of triggered.
Yeah.
And I mean, you have to like imagine what it takes to try trigger Chazi.
Yeah. Well, you've done it a few times. You've been successful at it.
Yeah, but that's because I actually know him and like
Yeah.
we're talking about stuff. But you're like talking about somebody who's enough of a YouTube drama artist
Hmm.
that he can come on and in the span of about an hour trigger Fezzi.
Yeah.
I was actually very impressed with how Yoav handled it. I think Yoav like did an even better job than Chezi, which is kind of surprising because Chezi's like Chezi's used to dealing with things, and Yoav is a color engineer, so I don't think he does as much.
Yeah.
He's as much of a people person, but I think he handled it even better. But yeah, I had to jump on and lay the smack down, which I did.
What did you? I've got to watch this.
You can. I mean,
All right.
I wouldn't mind if it becomes one of the more popular videos on my channel. Pick and Choose says, I actually thought Chezi and Ben were both doing a pretty good job at keeping things in good faith, especially Chezi, but both of them. No, Ben was definitely not in good faith. Especially once it started getting, like, where Chezi pointed out where he was deliberately misunderstanding Yoav. I think at that point he had kind of let the mask slip, and he had gone from, oh, I'm asking questions to actually like that, and that was the point at which I stopped watching and
got on
and jumped on.
Yeah.
And see, we do have these people who like are fans of them. Like they have a huge following. So I did a stream today where I discussed somewhat like the phenomenon, and they saw it and they told their groupies to come and watch. And so we had like 60 people watching my stream, which is
Whoa.
one of the largest streams I've ever had.
Yeah.
And like this Doug Garrison guy, I'm guessing he's one of the fans. He says nobody cares about Grace except Grace. Unfortunately, she doesn't see that yet. The thing is, she's really beautiful, and
Is Grace his wife?
What?
Is Grace the guy's wife? Grace
No,
Ford?
it's his daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so like part of their whole show is there's a bunch of guys out there who are like, oh, she's pretty and she's being mistreated and I'll save her.
Oh,
You
God.
know? And it's like, it's a good grift if you
Yeah.
can do it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, this morning, Jikian was basically the star of the wrenches. He was what you call it. He was moderating my chat, and Dawn. I think Dawn was the one who ended up timing out Grace. Yeah.
Oh, because Grace was just in the comments?
Yeah, she was in the chat. So after
Gotcha.
yesterday,
Way to go, Don.
I'm not going to allow. Have you ever heard the term lol cows?
I've heard the term, but I don't know what it means.
So I had to find this out. So, yep, it was Don.
Nice, Don.
So a lol cow. So it comes from lol, laughing out loud.
Yeah.
And the idea that like a cow is something you can go back to for milk over and over again.
Okay.
And a lol cow is like a person that you milk for lulls, right? You get you like you can it's kind of sadistic. Like
Yeah.
it's Jerry
Yeah.
Springer, right? Like the type of
Gotcha.
people
Yeah.
that you're watching and you're like, oh, this is so cringe and stuff. But like it seems like they have an interesting show going.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want it being broadcast on my channel.
Yeah.
And one of the things I talked about, and actually I'm talking with this professor who's like the world's expert on morbid curiosity.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
he just wrote a book. It just came out in October.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be I have to read his book before he comes on. But
When's he coming on? How much time you got?
we're talking in December, but
Yeah.
I don't have my schedule yet for.
Is it an actual book, or can you listen to it? Like, you do the book on tape, or you
I
actually
could
read?
probably. I'm guessing it has a book on tape.
Oh, there you go. You could do that. Just listen on 2 times the speed.
I guess.
There you
The name of the book is Morbidly Curious. A scientist explains why we can't look away.
Oh, yeah, that's
Colton
interesting.
Scrivener, PhD. He's an anthropologist. But Connie says the best moment was when you kicked Grace. Not gonna lie, she is pretty though. Oh, you mean yesterday when I kicked her off the stream? Yeah, I wasn't gonna have them double teaming. I mean, it's a pretty good way to do it. Like to be 2 different people, especially like the father is actually pretty smart. Like he has a master's in theology and he seems to be a pretty smart person.
Okay.
And she's really pretty and smart. I mean, I don't think she's not smart.
She's dumb and ugly.
But yeah, it's been an experience, and frankly, part of the reason I did the chat tonight, just chatting, is because like there were 40 people watching earlier when I was having the discussion, and I didn't let any people on to the stream. So I didn't know if people wanted to come onto the stream or not.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so I mean, if people do, I
Wait,
will.
so what did this? Oh, you said this happened yesterday morning or something, right?
Well,
Sometime
so
around-
the initial stream was yesterday
fault.
morning, and then I did another stream this morning,
Okay.
and that's why Dawn said at the very beginning. What did she say? Dawn said, "This is the most chattingest day ever." Although it's definitely not in terms of hours. I've definitely done more chats.
I think one time we had like a 5-hour conversation together.
Oh, remember
way more than that.
the first day we had when Tim was still doing the Greek Bible study, and Father Stephen came on the first one, and we went like 6 or 7 hours.
Dang, that's wild. What happened to him doing that? He doesn't do that anymore. Did he get busy like me?
Tim is busy.
Yeah.
But also the person who, although apparently he's doing fine, the person who was doing the Greek had got cancer, and he was very sick for a very long time.
That's
But thank God, apparently he's doing fine now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
No, actually, I don't think they were disappointed that I'm not a Zionist, but yeah, like it was funny because partly it was funny because like as soon as the topic of Zionism came up, like everybody's like, Jacob's not a Zionist. Jacob's not a Zionist, because that's part of my rules. Like,
Yeah.
And so yeah, it was interesting.
What did it? Is that what the topic was about? That was.
Oh, yeah,
That they were okay.
Yeah, that's so he started by asking like, what is a Jew? but I think he meant politically, and like
Oh,
he was being provocative. I mean, they're smart people who understand the internet well, and this is how they earn their money, as far as I understand. So, like, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
from Los Angeles. I can't begrudge an entertainment family.
okay, all right. Yeah, that's true.
And that's what it seems like it is to me. Is like a family of entertainers.
Yeah,
I've known lots of people like that. It's a common thing here in Los Angeles
yeah. I don't think I have it in me.
to be an entertainer.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it would
You
be
and
nice. It would
Rebecca-
be nice to be just be make money off YouTube and just do like just try to grift and just
Okay, this
whatever
is-
blow up on YouTube so you don't have to do anything. But every time I try to like even talking to Rebecca earlier about syphilis, I was like, we should probably be recording this, and it's like it just kills the moment, and it's like there's no.
No. This is what you have to do. Rebecca has to be on her laptop, and you have to be on your laptop.
Okay.
And you go on your Discord channel,
Yes.
and in the voice chat, you start saying all kinds of horrible things, and
Okay.
people will record until people record the horrible things, and then go start telling people about it, and that's how you become famous.
Wait, this doesn't make sense. So she gets on her laptop, I get on mine, and then
Yeah.
I say horrible things.
On your Discord voice chat.
Okay. And then
So
I
that
tell people.
other people record the discussion and start telling their friends about it. So it's got to be an interesting enough fight between the two of you
Oh, okay. So we're fighting each other.
that somebody is going to be listening and be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they're saying this," and
Yeah.
record it and start passing it around so it goes viral.
I gotcha. So that's what these people do.
Basically, that's as I understand.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't think I want to do that. That doesn't sound nice.
Yeah, I mean, all of the fights that they've been having, like the videos of the fights
Yeah.
that they've had, like, have you heard of Lonely Girl?
Nope.
You
Nope.
haven't heard of Lonely Girl?
I feel like this is a good thing that I have not heard of Lonely Girl. I feel like I don't want to know about Lonely Girl.
Lonely Girl.
She can stay lonely.
YouTube. Lonely Girl 15. That's it. Here. I will let Rabbi Wikipedia tell you about Lonely Girl 15.
Okay, if it's coming from a rabbi.
Yeah, Rabbi Wikipedia. So, Miles Beckett was a good friend of mine in high school. And he's one of the directors and creators of Lonely Girl. Okay, so Lonely Girl 15 is an American science fiction thriller web series created by Miles Beckett, my friend. Mesh, although I haven't talked to him in 30 years. Mesh Flanders, I have no idea what that is. Greg Goodfried, also no idea. And Amanda Goodfried. It was independently released on YouTube from June 16, 2006 to August 1st, 2008, and was also briefly released on Rever and MySpace. The series revolves around the initially mundane life of homeschooled 16-year-old Bree Avery, who uses the username LonelyGirl15 online. She goes on the run with her friend Daniel after her parents' mysterious religion is revealed to be the Order, a blood harvesting operation that wants her trait-positive blood. The series is presented through video blogs or vlogs, originally recorded solely from Bree's bedroom. After discovering YouTube in 2005, Beckett, then a doctor, yes, Miles was a doctor, came up with the idea for a series of staged video blogs presented as though they were real, and set out to create Lonely Girl 15 with Flanders, I don't know, a filmmaker. The two wrote a script and came up with the character of Bree together. Greg and Amanda Goodfried, both lawyers, were brought on to handle the business aspect of the project and to manage Bree's online affairs, respectively. Bree's first few vlogs were posted on the Lonely Girl 15 YouTube channel in June 2006, and they quickly gained popularity on the website, with users believing Bree to be a real person making videos about her everyday life. Lonely Girl 15 eventually became the most subscribed YouTube channel, surpassing Geriatric 1927,
What?
a position it held for 226 days in late 2006 and early 2007, during which it became the first YouTube channel to reach 50,000 subscribers. As the series gained popularity, viewers began to question its authenticity, and users of the LonelyGirl15.com forum soon found out proof that it was fake after messaging Bree on MySpace and tracing her IP address to the offices of Creative Artists Agency, where Amanda Goodfried worked. A story published by the Los Angeles Times revealing this information. I remember that story because everyone was like, Miles changed his last name. He did. As well as a post on journalist Tom Foremski's blog Silicon Valley Watcher revealing Rose's identity, led to the project being outed as a hoax in September 2006. Viewership for the series continued to grow after the reveal, and it experienced its highest viewership in 2007. Bree has frequently been called YouTube's first viral star, and Lonely Girl 15 became known for calling into question the authenticity of web content and for pioneering vlogging. Over the course of its release, Lonely Girl 15 won a Webby Award and a VH1 Big in 06 Award, and was nominated for a YouTube Award. Yeah, so that was Lonely Girl 15. And like, yeah, you should expect professional entertainers to like use, reverse Truman Show, exactly. So yeah, and I think that's the type of thing that that they're doing. How is this insight into Jacob's watch history? I never actually watched Lonely Girl. 15. I knew about it because Miles was a friend. I spent a lot of time with Miles in high school. Used to go over to his mom's house, his parents' house and stuff.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, haven't talked to
thing.
him in 30 years now.
Oh wow.
Yep.
And he changed his last name, you said?
He did.
So you can't really find him.
Yeah, his new last name is Beckett, which is a lot less common than the last name he had when I knew him.
Who's here? I'm not looking at the screen right now.
Andrew's back.
Oh, nice. Andrew, how you been?
Yeah. Hopefully I don't phase in and out of reality.
Yeah. How's your job?
Yeah. I've been good.
Have you shocked yourself yet?
Good. Keeping me busy.
Have you shocked yourself
No, not yet.
Not yet.
It's good to hear.
Jason says electricians
No,
are
not
allowed to work nights.
Yeah, I just hadn't heard of that before, but that makes sense if you're doing in a mall or something, or they don't want construction people around. It's kind of a bummer. So you won't be. That'll probably change sometime in the future, then, right? You'll be on a normal schedule.
Hopefully.
Is it pretty hard on you right now?
There's a year-long project coming up. It's all right. You just gotta structure your life around it, and
Yeah.
yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Are you kind of a night owl or no?
He's not really.
Yeah.
I keep trying to tell him not to kill himself driving home early in the morning. We're hopeful he will survive working nights.
Yep, sounds tough. Sounds tough.
Yeah. I just had to get car insurance, and now I'm not happy.
Oh, like how recently? Your first car insurance?
I think my
Car
old
insurance
one.
for a 21-year-old
No,
male
my old one expires in.
expensive.
How much is it? If you don't
An
mind
arm
me
and a
asking.
leg.
Oh, dang, that well, sucks.
Too much.
Yeah.
No. It'll be
That's a
fine.
bummer.
It'll be fine.
But he's lucky.
We'll make it through.
Are you-
At least my
They
my health
they
insurance is quite good.
they can't charge him extra for being Asian, because if they could, can you imagine insuring cars for Asians?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It'd be all over.
Yeah.
I might as
Oh,
well
that's
walk
good.
to the job site.
Yeah. Gotcha. Are you still in school?
Electrician school.
Okay.
I've got night classes.
Okay. Yeah.
More like day classes, but
Gotcha. Are you planning on staying
you,
in
Jason? How have you been?
California? Oh, I've been good. We're just in Seattle right now. We've been here for a while, so not in Colorado in the moment, but
Somebody's crashed.
the dog. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Did you drug him?
I did not drug him.
Oh. That's good. I guess that's good.
He got tired after all that wrestling.
Could be worse. Could be a woman. What does Cassandra mean? What could be a woman?
Car insurance?
The card. Oh, yeah, woman and Asian, and is that
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That's another thing you can't
They let women drive.
charge extra for.
Since when can women drive? What the heck?
Yeah, who let women drive?
If I'm in Seattle, you should see a main library. Why would I go to a library? Oh, the main library. Hezzy's back in his cool attire. What are you drinking? Is that a Lipton iced tea? Is it really? Oh my gosh.
It's not
Whoa.
pre-got. Why would you drink anything other than pre-got in Israel? Do you know how much we have to pay for pre-got in the United States?
I don't even know what
Like-
it is.
$10 a bottle.
Oh. All right. What's
Yeah.
up, Hezzy? He's back. Thanks for your words earlier. That was nice. I think you said.
Of course. Andrew, I didn't know you took on a new job, but I think that's fantastic. I'm sure your parents are very happy about that as well. And this is just one job, but it's super important for structure, responsibility, and even what your line about, like, I have to now build things around that, schedule things around that. That's called life. Correct. You will have to schedule things around that. And it's
called
good.
life.
It's a good experience. Don't let it bring you down. Look at it as an opportunity. Meet more people. I think it's good. It will only benefit you if you have the right attitude.
Yeah, quit bitching, Andrew. It's life. Get out of
Okay.
here.
A
Look, he left.
bottle of orange pre-got from Walmart is $6.
Pre-got. Pre-got? Oh. Tertium said pre-goth.
No, pre-got.
Pre-got. I don't even know what that is.
PRIGAT.
So what's new with you, Hezzy? How are you doing since the drama or something?
This is the drama that happened. And
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
no, it's fine. Like I said, to me, it was interesting on the recent stream when all these, like Jacob said, all their groupies decided to join and take over. It was interesting to see them sort of not understand where they're in. Like they didn't enter in like a debate bro mode, and it wasn't really like a Zionist channel. Like at one point, someone's like, "Wait, is this like a mental health channel?" Because Jacob was talking about like fountains of comfort, and it was just interesting to see the confusion, their frustration on wanting to bring on their people just to. So I think I don't know if Jacob was intending this, but I think masterfully, this. I don't know if you're gonna see them again bothering your channel necessarily, Jacob. I might be wrong. But it could be that they're like, this is way too strange for us to be involved. Jacob started talking about kayfabe. He put a video of Michael Sartori wrestling. So I think that was like a lot for them to take on.
Yeah, they were trying to figure out what that was about. And Grace didn't like the fact that Dawn basically wrenched her. So
What happens when you get wrenched? What does that mean? You just get
someone comes to your house and smacks you across the face. It's very uncomfortable.
I would probably complain as well then.
They can do anything from put you in a 5-minute timeout to permanently ban you.
Ooh.
And I'm not going to explain the one trick that someone can do which makes it impossible to unban you, but there's actually a YouTube trick some people know where as moderators they can permanently ban someone from a channel so that it is impossible to unban the account.
Oh, is that what she did, Dawn?
It was actually a little. The first stream was a little frustrating to me, just because I try to remain an optimistic person. That kind of level of like bad faith, or like the maliciousness behind those kind of behaviors, is just very disappointing to me. Like and maybe this is like maybe I'm living in a dream, but I feel like, especially in this kind of space, that I have an obligation to really try and when it's relevant to talk about Israel or Zionism or even theology or politics in a gracious way, in an honest way. And it's sad when you see people that are, caught up in an ideology, and like it's not going to really matter what you say. And that what triggered me was really when he got upset at Yoav. It's just like it then shows how ungenuine it is, because like if you knew Yoav, you would know that like what you're doing is ridiculous. So
yeah, but they were. I mean, it was worse than that. These are actors online whose job it is to stir up drama.
Right. So that's what makes me sad. It hurts my neshama. Like I don't like it makes me. It's hard for me to participate in that and see people behaving that way.
Just gotta get that dirt off your shoulder.
Why? It's like Purim. Don't you like Purim?
Yeah, I when the context is absurdity, then like I don't mind being absurd. When the context is trying to take things seriously and explain things, and like it's whatever. It's clearly they are a confused family in their own way. And there's not much you could do about that. But I'm glad how you handled the situation, Jacob. I think you did so in a very nice and respectful way. So, Bemet kol hakavod to you on that end. I thought that
Thank
was very
you.
nice.
But I have to say, I am very amused by the facts of Prigat. Yoav says, "Why not drink Prigat? Because I can drink fresh squeezed." So you have to understand what Prigat is. In Israel, because they couldn't import Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Right? And because like actual fruit juice was too expensive, Prigat became like the national drink. Like
what is
is it watermelon? Not watermelon. It's grapefruit Prigat is like the classic Israeli drink.
That sounds awesome.
It kind of is. And so, like, as Americans who go to Israel, like, we think of it, I certainly thought of it as, like, this Israeli drink, right?
Yeah.
And people, like, for Passover will oftentimes buy prigat as kind of like this Israeli thing, right?
Yeah.
And apricot prigat, I have to say, I actually really like, and I think it's better than apricot nectar because apricot nectar is too sweet and too thick.
Oh.
But like, it's funny. I think a lot of Israelis don't really have a lot of love for prigat, whereas a lot of Americans who have been to Israel are kind
Super-
of think of it as like, oh, a taste of Israel.
Yeah. I like that. That's a very American thing. We should keep that going.
The thing is, prigat in the United States is so expensive.
Yeah.
It's ridiculously expensive for what it is. Watered down fruit juice.
So that's good because you got to go to Israel to get it. So it's authentic Israel experience.
How much is a bottle of prigat in Israel, Chazi?
Probably like 12 shekel.
How much?
Yeah, so that's like $3.
Oh, that's not super cheap.
Not super cheap, but in the United States, it's double that price.
Yeah.
It's kosher also.
Oh.
But okay, like orange juice is all kosher.
That's true. I mean, I much prefer Tropicana.
Right, like actual fruit juice? Yeah.
What about Tang?
I don't know. I never had Tang.
You've never had Tang? Oh, is
You don't want to have Tang.
I don't know if Tang
My-
is kosher.
my American experience is limited in a certain sense, right? There, I go there like once when I'm like 12 into Cleveland, right? So there's like not much going on over there, and then like I go to camp. I was a counselor for a few years at a camp, but that was like a horrible experience with these evil kids, and then I spent like 2 months in New York with two friends of mine. We rented an apartment there, but like,
Yeah.
I don't. My sons know that I do not like going to America.
Oh.
Yeah, I call it the land of sheker.
What does that mean?
The land of lies.
Oh. Why is that?
It's not lies more. It's more about. It's just very materialistic. That's it. That's just
Yeah.
So it's.
Chazi, the person who has the nicest car in all of Israel and wears the nicest clothes.
Yeah, who's always
in
dressing
all of
so
Israel.
fine.
Like there are
This is-
zero
this-
religious
Yeah, who's
Jews
obsessed with his appearance. I mean, it's yeah.
This is. I don't do this for me. This is for you. Okay. This is just for me.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
If it
Because
was
he
up
knows
to
we're
me, I'd be
American.
wearing a bag in my head. People want to see what a Levite looks like. So, I'm here.
We're Americans. He's got to dress that way, so we'll respect him.
Dawn is absolutely right. Chazi looks like a magazine cover right now.
You do
And
look pretty
Tayo
cool.
says, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, our good friend Tayo. I hope Tayo's doing well and his family's doing well as well.
Yeah, how's your family doing? You doing okay?
My family is doing. Jacob and I actually were talking about this a little about my son, but thank God, my family is doing well. The kids are also doing well. Two of my sons joined this started doing Dungeons and Dragons, so that was fun for them. I'm enjoying that they're doing that. Yeah, they live it's called in Hebrew. It's called yeshuv, but we live like in this little. How would you say yeshuv in English?
Village, kind of.
Yeah, I guess like a little village right now. So it's been very different for them from living in the city, and they've been really enjoying
it's like a New York village. I don't know if you've ever been to what New Yorkers call a village, but like that type of thing.
I don't know. I've never been in New York, so I don't know.
There's hills, there's freedom. They get to, drive or ride their bikes in the hills,
That's great.
looking at porcupines. So yeah, that has been great.
Looking at porcupines.
I mean, we're just walking. It is. It's a lot of fun. There's like ancient ruins around, and they're really, they get to like explore their whole space. So
Yeah.
I'm a very big fan of that.
Yeah.
There's a new balance that has to be done in the house though, because this is a lot more freedom for my children, and they sometimes confuse that with like, now that we have more freedom, we could sort of do what we want. And the attitude is like, no, that freedom was also gifted by me right now. And that
Mm.
comes with it comes the more freedom you have. Well, really, it's the more responsibility you take on, the more freedom mom and I want to give you. But so that, there's boundaries that are being checked and things of that nature, which I hope God gives me the patience and wisdom to deal with that. Because sometimes a parent fails. It's a little more nerve wracking when your son is at the age where you have vivid memories of already. So like, even if I mess up, I sometimes feel like, he is going to remember this interaction, or he's, this is, so
Yeah.
yeah, you're starting to deal with a person.
Have they started torturing each other with Ashmedai yet?
Ashmedai? What? Is it the demon that tricks Solomon? What?
Yeah, my brother used to scare me with stories of these demons, so that's
Oh,
what Jacob
okay.
is referencing.
I was
Um,
like, are your children summoning demons to torture each other right now?
No, but it is. I do have a very big. I mentioned this a little in one of the streams a few weeks ago, I think. But I do have a tension with. I do have a tension with the schooling. Just they're in a school which I think is more appropriate for them, maybe socially, but religiously, a lot less. I guess very different than I grew up, basically. And they feel a little awkward with that. They enjoying the school, but they also know that religiously, they're not where all the other kids are. And this sounds sad for me to say, but my son is not liking the attention he's getting in Torah class and Bible and prophet class, because it stresses the difference between him and his friends, and he doesn't want that attention. On the other side, though, like I very much want him to, speak and share his knowledge, but I understand that he needs to sort of make his own sort of balance what he feels comfortable doing over there. And I think it also has affected. I mean, he has a lot of friends that come by. Both of them have friends that come by and play. But the house by us is a lot. There's no cursing in the house. There's no saying shut up. Like it's very different than how some of his friends are growing up, and they sense that there, which is sad for me. But I don't want the kids coming in feeling like it's a house that's like they can't feel comfortable in. On the other hand, I don't want them to feel, too comfortable, because there's a certain behavior I don't want. So I'm contemplating sort of how to do that. I tried to do a study group on Saturday with him and his friends, but that did not go well.
Tell me about it. What kind of was it? Like a Torah study group or what?
Yeah, I mean, there was good snacks and good food, and like we were gonna talk, like I was gonna do some like good Bible stories and like discuss them, but they are not sort of interested in that, and it's tough because my son comes to me with he's like, oh, look at this like soccer card, but he also knows that like not only do I not know the name of the player, like I couldn't give 2.5 shits about, let's say, this soccer card or the whole idea about the soccer cards. I'm like, Billy, you understand that next year there's going to be another scheme to make money? You understand? Like, it's not collecting these cards don't actually go very far. Like, it's just, but yeah, that's his world. And I'm trying to make sure he feels supported by me in all ways. So
yeah,
that's what's going on the family front.
Gotcha. Yeah, some of that sounds pretty tough, man. I'm sorry. I don't think I appreciated the scriptures till I was probably like close to 30. So
How old is Billy? 11?
11. or sorry, Ze'ev. I could only call him Billy. Now he doesn't want to be called Billy in front of his friends. It's too American. He wants his Hebrew name, which is totally fine.
He's right.
It's all good.
So he's,
It's good.
yeah. This is the one you were talking about that's going to the new school and it's having a tough time.
He's not having a tough time. It's more that like I guess it's just a little tense for him.
Yeah,
There's a term that
Let me translate to things people will understand.
Okay.
So Chazi in his home has a lot more Torah learning than the other students have at their home.
Yeah.
And so Ze'ev is far, far ahead of everyone else in religious studies classes.
Gotcha.
And which he doesn't, he's not, like, he's trying not to, like, show off, but it's being a problem. Right, Tezzy?
Yeah.
Yeah, in a certain they had like a class project to build a model of the tabernacle in the desert, and so we're in pairs. So my son's friend, his pair came to do it together, but like he
didn't know the dimensions by heart, like Billy
no,
knows.
it's not that he doesn't know the dimensions by heart. Like it's gonna sound silly, just. While we were building it, both me and my son were very intense, like, yeah, but like, about the details. Like this was the name of each tribe and there's the other Levite tribes here. And then this is the tribe here. And when we brought it to school, it wasn't even, it like blew the other versions out of the water, like completely. And like, it was disappointing when you see like many kids made like a little sample with their like, they put like AstroTurf. And my son was upset. He's like, but they asked for a model in the desert. Why would there be AstroTurf? Why would there be like? It's just a different way of looking at what you're doing as like this is a project, or are you right now participating in our holy scripture and want you to take it like very seriously, even if it's a fun project with fun music going on and we're using like glue guns. Nevertheless, like why would the flag of Reuven not be the proper flag or the proper color? It just sounds like
I can't imagine why the kid whose father is a rabbi and an architect would have the best model of the tabernacle. Like,
but it's not like I have a different text that I'm working off of. They said based on the verses X to Y. Those are the verses there.
Your models might be a little bit better than other people's. I'm guessing none of the other parents professionally make models of buildings.
No, I didn't need it to be straight, but like someone that starts by putting on only 9 tribes, I think that's a problem because there's 12 tribes, and like that's
it's 12 and a half tribes.
It's 12 and a half tribes. Actually, interestingly enough, and on this note, I'm going to have to get into the office. Originally, there was supposed to be the 13th tribe, the universal tribe. And the universal tribe was supposed to be through Dinah, the daughter of Jacob, who married Shechem. After the whole ordeal where she gets kidnapped and taken, right? Yeah. Jacob ultimately decides to be like, let's try to work this out, right? Because they decide, they say like, listen, we realize that like we shouldn't have acted in that manner, and we're all gonna agree to get circumcised as well. So for Jacob, this was like, okay, we managed. We're in the land of Israel right now, and through circumstances, I have an opportunity right now to connect with. Going back to my grandfather Abraham's universal mission, and bring in the rest of the world through Jacob. So he was not against Dinah marrying her. Obviously, Simon and Levi did not think that was such a good idea, and the rest is history. But
my Bible titles that as the Dinah incident, the incident, which seems a little. Yeah. It seemed a little bit more than an incident. But Yeah,
The snafu.
Hey.
yeah. That's
Um,
interesting, though. I'd never heard that before about that being like a universal tribe.
Yeah, through her. Yeah, now, I mean, later on, there's other versions of that, obviously, right? With Ruth and with the daughters of Lot, and you know,
Yeah,
obviously, at some point, the Gentile needs to get grafted inside as well.
I
More
gotta
than that,
go-
obviously, it's a stress to the Jewish people to always remember that, like, your Messiah, you know, his lineage comes from not like quote unquote a pure blood Jew, right? I'm saying David comes from Root comes from Lot. So these are things that are all important to remember. Hey
Who
Trey,
let
what's going
Trey
on?
on my channel?
Oh, I've let him in because you weren't
How
looking.
dare you.
Sorry, I shouldn't have. Hezzy, do you have are you getting ready to leave, or you got
What's
like
up?
another minute? Okay, I just had a question. It might be a little. You don't have to answer it right now if you got to go. I was just curious. How does your wife feel about this whole online chatting thing? This whole gang that exists online. You don't have to answer. I'm just curious.
No, I'll gladly answer.
She
I
calls
say
me one of his Jesus friends.
right. I
Yeah.
say initially it's been you know, we're moving close to 3 years right now, so like it's not as strange anymore that like my husband is spending time with these people. So that has sort of settled. I think she understands that these are not like psychopaths, and like there's like a beautiful, robust conversation happening over here. But I mean that's how she sees it, the way I express it, which is like
Yeah.
she knows that I am. She knows that this is a space that at its best gives me a lot of I'm very optimistic many times after participating in the TLC. I become it gives me a lot of faith in humanity and God in other people. So that is a very I think that's something that she supports, and me having an avenue where that could be expressed, or that could be or those feelings could be shared. And it's in the context of she knows my affiliation with Noahides as well, and like more of like a universal attitude that I have. I think you know she in my neighborhood, it's like, you know, the joke is that, you know, if there's one guy that runs one of these synagogues that I pray in, I used to speak there more often. He doesn't have me speak anymore because like I always bring in like, you know, like how this relates to Christian ideas or how this relates to Muslim ideas, or like different, like more of like a universal take.
Yeah.
And like for him, that's like a little too much. He likes me a lot. He likes my family, but like that's
Yeah.
like not his jam. And like it's he sort of runs the show in that synagogue, and I respect that. But I give 2 other classes throughout the week, one on Saturday and one during the week. And there I do discuss some of the things we discuss over here, and it's important, I think. And this is a discussion. I don't know if you remember him, but Gilad, someone that lives in Israel, that's on Jacob's channel sometimes, who's I affiliated with the political left in Israel, and
yeah, I remember.
It's many Orthodox Jews, and specifically many. And because in my neighborhood, there's a lot of, let's say, less observant or more, let's say, traditionally observant Jews. They are used to a certain flavor of rabbinic Judaism. And when I can, assuming I do so successfully, I can sometimes share with them a different way of looking at their relationship with religion, and specifically Judaism and how it relates to the rest of the world. And that's a language that many of them, unfortunately, of course, it's all been in their text because we're reading the same text, but not all of them have been exposed to that. But that could get very tense as well when I have to talk about using the term Muslim brothers and sisters in Israel, in a population that is very like a tremendous amount of military families live in my family as well, in our neighborhood as well.
Mhm.
That doesn't go down so smoothly, and then that needs to sort of be explained and unpacked. But it's important, and if I feel like I could expose them to that, then that's good. But maybe I think too highly of myself, and maybe I'm just talking nonsense. So
No, that's not it. Well, that's good. Yeah, I was just curious. I'm glad you get a lot out of it.
you know what?
And
I digress. Though I would have liked my wife. I've offered her in the past because she's a therapist and she also deals with mental health. I
yeah,
told her that this is a space that maybe you would find it quite interesting to participate in, or maybe you'd want to give a talk once, but
Oh yeah, what happened
I
with
didn't.
your neighbor?
He had a baby and he was just like in that whole mode right now, but that his
Mm.
in-laws were in, his family was in. That's petering out soon, and then I'll re-engage on that end. But I think my wife would if I could convince her to come on, it would be good. But it's our wives are a lot smarter than us, right? They want to do real things in their lives, and like at some point she's like, I don't know, Chazi, it's been like 30 minutes or 3 hours of you guys talking about kayfabe. I don't know. I'm gonna go live my life. So
yeah, yeah,
I haven't managed to convince her to jump on, but I think she's supportive.
yeah. Gotcha. Cool. Well, that's good. Yeah, maybe someday. Maybe someday she'll hop on. She's probably smarter though. It might be best if she doesn't. Look at him. He's getting out. Oh my gosh. Blue skies.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Screenshot that. All right. See you, Hezzy. Thanks for
Take
hanging
care.
out. How you doing, Trey?
Stay safe. Jason, haven't seen you in a while. How's
Yeah,
life?
it's been a
You
long
married yet?
time. I'm married. Yeah, I'm married.
Oh, right. Yeah, you are. Congrats.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Life is good. I'm just been in we've been in Seattle since towards the beginning of October, middle of October, I don't know. Rebecca's mom had a surgery, so we've been up here. I think we're probably staying through Thanksgiving and then heading back, but yeah. How have you been? What's new with you?
Doing good.
You married yet?
No, I'm not married yet. One day, we'll see. Hopefully.
Yeah. Get that girl. You just gotta treat them badly. Just treat them badly.
Well, if you watch enough internet channels,
Yeah.
tell you how to properly mistreat a girl so that you get married. Yeah.
Don't really. Yeah.
Treat a girl
But
on
anyway.
purpose if I tried.
Yeah. Don't really do that.
Accidentally, though, maybe. But never on purpose.
So what's new with you? What have you been up to?
Trying to go to the LA estuary after Jacob kicked us out.
What?
We've been meeting at the mall, and then we're gonna post it on Meetup. I made like little signs and all that stuff. Looking for a new job. Got a few interviews going on this week. And then I think last time I told you, I moved in with 2 of the people on the server. So yeah, LA has been popping. They're trying to get Andrew up here. Hopefully,
Is he planning on that? Is that like something he's interested in?
he's been
Or
yapping about it. He's in Irvine. But
okay, yeah.
potentially he may come up to LA and then we'll have a full TLC house.
A full party house.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. So what jobs are you looking at?
Looking at just software engineering jobs. Looking to get something.
Okay. Nice. Are you all done school and everything?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Nice. Cool, man. So what do you do for fun?
What
I
do I
don't
do?
know. Yeah. Living in LA.
Yeah, I do. Been doing jujitsu. Been getting good at that.
No way.
I surf. I read. I try making art.
What kind of art?
Random stuff. So, The next art piece I want to do is make an automatic carpet maker.
Okay.
So I've been planning it pretty much where there's designs that are available sort of online, but no one sort of combined them.
What is an automatic carpet?
So I can show you my current carpet I've been working on, or rug. I'll show you.
I understood the rug part. What do you mean by automatic?
Well, I'll show you. I gotta show you the rug, and then I'll show you like how to make it automatic. So this is the rug.
How is that a rug?
It's not done yet.
What do you mean?
It takes forever. But
Not a
basically,
rug yet.
how you would make this automatic is you can get an XY, basically pistons, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to make a threading on it, and then basically you give it a set of G code to basically move it back and forth. So yeah.
So you mean a 3D printed rug?
It is ragged.
No.
What's automatic about it? I don't understand. What do you
So
say?
basically, okay. So I'll explain the process. So I'm gonna during Thanksgiving I'll be working on the software side. So I'm going to take an image, then I'm going to take the colors, and then I'm going to create a set of G code instructions to basically move in the pattern of all that stuff. Then, basically, yes, you can have a sewing machine or you can have a threader. I'm still trying to figure that out, but basically, you have
Hey, stop it.
two metal, like 4 metal rails
Mm-hmm.
that will move up and to the right.
Yeah.
And so basically, and then you have a threader, and then you're going to send that G code to basically thread it, the process of it.
Is it like this
yes.
sort of? Okay.
Sort of like a huge. I'll show you.
So are you trying to make this just for personal use, or to patent or whatever, or to then sell?
Personal use.
Gotcha.
This is what is it like?
So you can sell rugs, right? Or no?
I mean that would be cool. I think it's personal use first because I've been trying to make rugs and they take forever and
Yeah.
So, but ill-made plans of men. You know what I mean? So, but this is. Let me find the surgery robot.
Dude, that's super cool. That's actually very cool.
So, we'll see. You can. Let me join the chat.
I still have no idea why you're using the word automatic.
So he doesn't have to do it by hand.
I'll have to do it by
Right.
hand.
Yeah, because
So-
right now he's trying to make rugs by hand, and it's taxing. 'Cause he's not in an Arab country where they do it all the time.
But I don't know how they make because I think they make rugs. So this is a tufted rug where you have you stretch it out and then you do it on top of it.
Okay.
So I think this is.
Yes, Don. Trey is making rugs. He's making a robot to make rugs for him. Is what he's trying to do. What is this? Your Bob Boy? Bob Boy?
Well, it went in two. What is
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Oh,
So what? Wait, what?
one second.
Bing.com.
who uses Bing?
Well, I have YouTube blocked because I'm trying to. I try to stay focused.
You're doing a great job.
You have what blocked?
YouTube.
Oh, so how did you get on here?
I asked I asked Jacob for the screen run.
Oh,
Yoav says my first job in 1982 was with knitting machines.
you find YouTube that distracting? I find Instagram a little more distracting. I don't have Instagram anymore, but
Yeah, Instagram's also blocked for this. But anyways,
Yeah.
that YouTube link should work. But that's basically the premise is with surgery. But imagine that, except smaller and just making a rug.
okay, I can't pull it up by this. It won't let me click it there. Let's see, but I can't watch it now anyway, so I'll do it later, I guess. All right, that's cool. And then you just want to make rugs and then sell them at what, like different fairs or markets or something?
Well, I just kind of want to make rugs.
Oh, okay.
I have a whole
That's
bunch
cool.
of albums. You know, it's like you come up with an idea and then you see the utility of it later. I also want to like learn how to use connect software engineering with the real world more. So that would be the next one. The next idea I would have would be tattooing. Because you can also tattoo leather. So maybe tattooing leather jackets would be interesting.
Oh. So like not tattooing people, just tattooing leather jackets. So you just like will kind of pick a craft and then just kind of throw yourself into it just to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
Have you done this before?
No, I mean, well, like throwing myself into something like for this, the
Yeah.
turtle necklace. That's
Yeah, yeah.
probably I learned how to cast metal.
That's
So
freaking cool. Yeah, that's learning it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't know how to do that. I did this when I was like 17, 18.
Whoa, that's sweet.
So I melted down some random metal and then I poured it into here.
What kind of metal? That's super shiny still. What is that?
Bro, I have no idea. Like, I think it was like a Starbucks steel. I really have no idea. Just
That's
melted.
super cool.
melted
Yeah,
down.
that's really cool.
So
Yeah, that's fun. I don't know what to do with that sort of stuff either. That's just fun to learn it though. I did that with like canning. That was one year where like I spent a bunch of years learning how to can stuff. I don't know why, and now I never can anything. So I'm like,
how do you can something? I'm interested.
like vegetables or things like that. I don't know. It's just like just. I was making a lot. I didn't can everything, so I don't think I ever canned meat to preserve meat or anything. But I was just doing like vegetables and sauces and stuff. And you just get it in the mason jar, so it seals and everything. I was doing all that. The easiest way I found was I was making hot sauces, so I would just cook them until they were really hot. And then I found if I just did that and then ladled them into the jars, then screwed the lids on, if I just let them sit, the heat from the jar would just seal itself. And like 10 minutes later, I'd hear it pop, and then it was sealed. So that's what I ended up doing in the long run because it was just way easier than because you can like pressure cook or boil the cans or the jars. There's different ways to do it. I don't know that any way is like. They all kind of freak me out a little bit because I'm like I feel like these glass jars could just explode whenever. But I think one time I had one explode, only once. And it wasn't like a bad explosion. It was just like the bottom of it broke and then it went everywhere. But it's just startling. But yeah, and then another year I made yeast bread because I just wanted to know how to make bread out of yeast, like just using yeast. And then then after the year was over, I was like, okay, I never did that again. I painted watercolor for a year and then I just quit doing that. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah,
So I get it.
Yeah,
The rugs are cool.
When you have kids, you'll be able to teach them.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna teach them any of the metal smithing stuff. I think that's.
Why not? It's too dangerous.
I just didn't do it right. Like you need, I definitely probably should have worn like more gas masks and like.
Oh. Well, wait. What do you mean? You just heat up metal and pour it into something, right?
Yeah, but the other fumes.
How do you think Trey got to be like he is?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
There's
because like there was one time I was doing it, and I started getting bloody noses, and I was like,
Oh.
this is not good.
maybe you're just a pussy. Just kidding. Oh. No, there's a little kid in India though. He made a little ring. It was some little metal ring. I don't know if he made it out of like a nail or something he found. And I was like, "How'd you make that?" He was like 6 years old, and he was like, "I made it in the mud." And I was like, "I didn't know you could do that. Like you just melt down metal, and yeah, I guess just make it in a little mud mold." But Jason, give us some Torah. I think I had a Torah question actually recently. Can't remember it now though.
Is he just like spit a scripture at us? An Old
Yeah,
Testament scripture?
Yeah, that's what Hezzy wants. Yeah.
Though your this is a classic one. Though your sins are like scarlet, I'll make them white as snow.
Which one is that?
It's one of the Psalms.
My Bible's in the
No,
car.
it's Isaiah 1.
It's Isaiah 1? Really? I didn't know that.
Oh.
Very, very famous Isaiah 1.
Oh.
You can pull it up if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds great. I've been reading in Isaiah actually, but I'm further along now. I think I just got through the judgments proclaimed over Babylon. I think I'm around like chapter 17 or something now.
Isaiah chapter 1. Chazon Yeshayahu ben Amos. And it says
Going to go. Unless the Lord had left us a remnant. I bet it's in the Psalm.
Rachatsu Hizaku Hasiru Ro'a Ma'alechem Mineged Einai Chidlu Harea. Got it?
Yep, got it.
Yeah, here it is, verse 18. Lechuna b'nivatcha Yomar Hashem. Im yiyu chatatchem kashanim kesheleg yaldinu. Got it? If
Got it.
your sins be like red shani is red wool, they shall turn white as snow.
Red like the little worm in Jonah?
No, Shani is. I actually have a cousin named Shani. It's a girl's name in Israel. It's a crimson thread.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, is there a connection here with the crimson thread and like the thing they
Exactly.
okay, exactly. So say more about that because I don't remember all that. The thing they tie on is it the scapegoat and all of that, or why did you say exactly?
The details, but yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure it's in the Bible itself or if it was just a custom.
Yeah.
But yes, there was a red what's it called that was kind of white. And it might be from this.
So let me ask you a question. If I can pull up this that was asked in this, where is this chat here? I was asked by Luke, what does Abel mean in regards to Ecclesiastes, I guess. Abel of Abels, all is able, or Hevel. What would you answer that? How would you answer that, Jacob?
So Hevel is like imagine your breath on a cold day.
Okay. Yeah.
Like it's a it's yeah, it's like, ow, stop biting me. It's like yeah, it's like a I mean, the reason it gets translated as vanity is because um, it's something that's fleeting, something that just you know dissipates the way your breath does on a cold day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was when I responded. I think I said something similar. Like it's kind of to me, it's the kind of the exhale of breath, the breath leaving the body.
Yeah.
Have you been reading anywhere in the Bible, Trey, lately?
Not really. I should be, but
I haven't been much either. To be honest, I
I'm
should be
praying.
more.
I'm praying, and then I'm trying to.
Yeah. Are you? Where are you? Are you going to church somewhere?
Yep, I actually am. I'm going to non-denom.
Oh, cool. Are you enjoying it?
Not non-denom, it's Anglican.
Anglican is not
I
non.
think only God knows that it's Anglican. I don't think anyone else knows that it's Anglican.
Yeah, it's an undercover Anglican church.
What does that even mean?
They're trying to pretend they're not Anglican,
Okay.
and they do it pretty well,
Are
actually.
you ex-Mormon?
Ex-Jehovah's Witness.
Ex-Jehovah's Witness. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
Same difference.
Same is the same difference. My wife's obsessed with Mormon culture.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's super interested in it. You should talk to her about it sometime, Jacob.
I'm surprised. Yeah, if I had known, I would have talked to her about it.
She would be, yeah, she'd like that. We listened because on the way out here we drove through Salt Lake, but they were doing a bunch of construction on the temple, so we couldn't stop and look at it. But we listened to a bunch of podcasts about Mormons on the
Yeah, on
way
my
out
way
here.
back, I stopped in Salt Lake from your wife.
Yeah. Did you see the temple? I'm sure it was still under construction.
It was yeah.
Yeah.
It's been under construction for a while.
Yeah.
I actually even considered for Fountain of Comfort. So my thing, yeah, I'm in Los Angeles. My thing was if we do a concert, if we do a conference
Uh-huh.
for Fountain of Comfort, I want to do it at what's the name of that university? Brigham Young University.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Why?
multiple reasons.
Okay.
And one of so next summer is when the temple is going to be open before they dedicate it, so people can
Whoa.
go inside who aren't Mormons.
Yeah. Okay. Rebecca's dad was actually just telling me about that. He said he did that at some other temple somewhere else a long time ago.
Yeah,
He went in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Before they actually dedicate it, they
So you want to do that and just bring a big group of people there so they can go in the temple and touch
yeah,
stuff.
basically, I'm hoping to make all the Calvinists into Mormons.
Nice. Nice.
Then they
I
won't
mean-
be Trinitarians anymore, and they'll actually believe in works righteousness.
I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow.
I gotta go to bed too, but
I'm
thanks for hopping on, Trey. It was good to see you. Oh.
Yeah, I'm done wrestling my
Pooch.
dog and my cat.
Yeah.
They're actually like, for some reason, they're fighting over who gets to be in my lap and
That's so
taunting each other.
sweet. That's so sweet.
It kind of is.
Do they sleep with you in the bed?
Yes, they do.
Oh, both of them?
Yes,
Oh,
although they're still not at the point where they will they're comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
Happy and Shadow would sleep in the same bed, but Shadow was also a kitten when I got her, so I think she grew up more with Happy.
Yeah.
And Happy was calmer, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out. Thanks
Good
for
night.
everyone watching. There's 20 people watching. That's a lot.
No, 12 of that is from is from
Bots. You got all
No,
bots in there.
Twitter. Counts every single person who sees that the stream is on as a watcher.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and the number never goes down. So like the Twitter number is completely worthless.
Oh, okay. I don't even know that. Oh, well. This was fun.
No,
Yeah, I'd like to get back on when I'm not working, and maybe we can dig more into the Bible or something.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thing I would do.
I
I'm
won't.
going to use.
I'll try-
I'm going to use host's prerogative to put the Reverend Parcells to bed because he does need to get up in the morning.
Sorry,
You are
Reverend. Thank
correct.
you.
But before he goes, I have a question. Let's say, God forbid, that I were to burn somebody at the stake for not being a Trinitarian. And I did not repent of that. Is that a salvation issue?
Sometimes Jacob takes
There's a
that devil's
proverb.
advocate thing too
Isn't there
far.
a proverb that says something like "Don't answer a fool according to his folly."
But there's a proverb that says, answer a fool according to his folly.
There is.
Exactly right. And I'm going to leave it to you guys to determine, which of those was applicable in this situation as I go. So, but anyhow, good.
Thank
it was
you,
good
Reverend.
to, good to
Thank
chat
you.
with you all.
Thank you.
Good night.
The